If you are looking to furnish a dorm, apartment, or house, find supplies in bulk, or are just looking for an odd assortment of random things, you may want to consider hitting up the UW Surplus Store. Located right across from U Village on 25th Avenue Northeast, the Surplus Store resells anything that was formerly purchased by the state but is no longer needed. For instance, when Mercer was destroyed last year, all of the beds were sold here at the Surplus Store. The facility is open to UW departments throughout the entire week and to the general public on Tuesdays from noon to 6 p.m. We spoke with program coordinator and marketer for the UW Surplus Store, Eric Wall, for a little more information on what exactly is sold.
Most popular items, well, chairs, definitely, especially when you see what office chairs retail for. Sometimes hundreds of dollars can be kind of obscene, and when you're on a budget, it's nice to be able to come in and take a look at the range of things that we get every single day.
I came to the Surplus Store today to buy a chair because they're kind of cheaper here than anywhere else. I've come here looking for chairs before, but there weren't any good ones when I came earlier. But online, I saw one that I kind of wanted to pick up. So, like when I came here last time looking for stuff, I came here looking for certain things and ended up just looking at everything. And they have tons of stuff like computers and monitors, and sometimes they have random types of clothing from the sports team. So it's actually really interesting to come down here and see what they have.
I'm here at the Surplus today because I like old photography and just 35mm everything. So I was just sort of perusing the shelves to see if maybe they had any old camera gear, film, lenses, anything really. And then I suppose if I find other photography gear, that would be kind of cool to check out and maybe pick up.
Office items, desks, filing cabinets especially. And one nice thing is that we get a lot of older to antique versions of all of those things. And weekly we'll see stuff that we're just amazed that a department didn't realize they had. We just got a very rare, we found out, baby grand piano last week from Condon Hall. It looks very much like the other pianos that we have in here right now, but when we did research about a maker I was not familiar with, Mason and Hamlin, turns out that it's a very rare piano. They make very few of them each year. So that sits alongside in this warehouse with $5 chairs and tables, and these things coexist pretty nicely side by side, I think. I look at it as a room full of opportunities, especially for somebody that wants to entirely redo an office or even a house.
Not only does the Surplus Store serve the state and community, but it also prides itself on the work it has done for the environment.
The great thing about what we do is we take in anything that any department or any of the med centers don't need anymore. We pick those things up. We try as much as possible to keep those things out of landfills, which is kind of our biggest challenge, but also our biggest area for opportunity. This is one thing that people like to spend money on. They like saving money and getting good deals on stuff that they can reuse and knowing that they're keeping things out of a landfill. So it's a thriving environment here that definitely feels like a family, like a community, and we love every Tuesday getting to meet the kinds of people that come in and can make use of these things and give us ideas about ways to reuse things and recycle things and upcycle things. So it's a great sort of like mutually fulfilling place to work.
So, next time you want to get some real deals, furnish a room, or just pick up some odd assortments, think about stopping by the UW Surplus Store.